welcome. Thanks for joining in for part 3 of our expansion here with the Two of Cups connection, creation, moving forward with equality, healing from hierarchy, healing from codependency, healing from what's been manipulated and twisted here. We're on twisting things, right? Now, the message of the Nine of Coins, we are grounding love through the earth, unconditional love through the earth. We're grounding all this new patterning of the golden ages through the earth. And it's happening on our spiritual quests, on our journeys within the Nine of Coins, the Nine of Earth. The card of personal inventory. Making wise financial choices means investing in memories, not things. The boldness of the orange orchard indicates personal pride in achievements that are yours to enjoy. Because now we've untwisted things, we've healed our sacral chakra, and this is helping the masculine to heal from the devil energies. We're helping the masculine to rise. As the feminine is also, being aided in her raising vibration as well. Remember, this is about equality. Now it's the masculine's turn. Chakra message. The higher vibration of our emotional relationship with finances is the trance of financial freedom. Guide your emotions, harness them, and allow them to propel you into abundance. And remember, we're healing from the Five of Earth, worry. We're not worrying about our lack of. We know we're doing the work to achieve our divine inheritance. So you know what? We know we're deserving. We're not going to hyper focus on that. We're going to continue to be in the energy of what we are creating. Happiness, joy, fulfillment. Indication. Continual focus on how to create financial security can create a lack of self-care. Hoarding or lack of generosity. So lack of generosity can lead to illness. Look at that. Hoarding or lack of generosity, because we're not in the flow. We're not in the tail. And that's part of healing. And, we really want to do this. This makes things so much easier for us. And guys, self-care. Self-care is the new currency. Self-care is the new currency in New Earth. We understand this when we move forth. And, it's like that. We got our ticket. We got all these tickets. We have all these check marks. And we vibrated right into New Earth. Keywords: independence, security, sophistication, ownership, harvesting, and we're in our prime time here, baby. Loving it. So this also means we're feeling deficient. There's clutter, there's inaccuracy, danger, and dependence. And we know that the moon, on our main moon reading, the priestess heals with the earth, where the moon is illuminating our enemies. The moon is illuminating, lower vibrational entities. The moon is illuminating the people that we're putting up boundaries with in that, with the dolphin energy, and we're moving forth. And remember, we're healing with our enemies with love, with unconditional love. So that means we found some sort of understanding that they have a negative charge as well as a positive charge, and they're on their spiritual quest. Now that doesn't mean we're taking abuse. That doesn't mean we're food for lower vibrations. This means we're saying, you know what? I hold space for you with love and light. I wish you well, but I have to move forth. I'm putting up the boundary. I'm healing, and I'm moving forth with the dolphin energy. Meditation. Using the life force of your second chakra, tap into the universal energy and summon your guides. Go deeply into what you'd like to create. What is the feeling associated with your intention? We need this because remember, we're creating with integrity of the light. We have to have the proper intentions. But we need our guides right now. We need our guides so we can have that Two of Cups connection between the masculine and the feminine. Contemplation. The better you allow yourself to feel, the more secure your financial future is. Now there it is. There's the key. The better you allow yourself to feel, the more financially secure your future is, because you know what? You're healing with the feminine. You're healing with your instincts. You're honoring your path. You're honoring your way. Remember, energy and motion, baby. This is all about the water element right now. We're creating with the Two of Cups. And you can see everything within the imagery. Look at her. She, or, him, this is honoring the feminine. Remember, within, the energy of the earth, the element of the earth is the daughter energy, the daughter element. But we're looking at this as, she's created through the earth, everything that's reflected back to her through the negative. She's added the positive charge. She's also been reflected back what is positive to understand how to add the positive charge. And this is how we're learning. This is how we're expanding through experience. And she has created true love from within to without. This is how we create love from fear through the earth, and we expand. We're retrieving pieces of self. This is much soul retrieval work done at this point in time. And you can see within the imagery that all of the elements have come together to help us with this healing. Remember, we're going from the devil energies, which is connected to the sacral chakra, and we're expanding through and with the 9 of coins, the 9 of earth, through the earth. So, what's happening here? What's going down? Well, how are we having anything reflected back to us? The water element. That's how we are creating the reflections, experiencing the reflections. What's being reflected back to us? Our truths, the element of air. We're working through the earth, right? We've got the 9 of earth, the 9 of coins. We're on our spiritual quest. The element of earth. And we've transformed. We've had a transformation. We've added the positive charge. We've been inspired to act. We've been inspired to create. The firepower, baby. The element of fire. Through spirit. It's all here. We expand. This is spectacular. All right. So, true love is being reflected back to us here and not here, right? We found the cup that's for us and what is being illuminated within it. And we're going to use the hidden oracles in order to receive our information. And we're going to see what is being illuminated within this cup. The cup that's of us, for us. The divine cup. Water spirit, emotions, memory, and life force. And the path of the gods. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. Well, this is perfect sense. What is the Two of Cups? Water. It's water energy. So water spirit is going to be present within this cup. We need this. As well as the path of the gods. We're being led by this cup. This is connected to our divine blueprint. Decisions, meetings, and future plans. Well, the two cups have to come together, right? So, decisions, meeting, and future plans for the two cups to come together. Guys, they're going to also lead us home. Like, I can see home here off in the distance. And I want to see what it's connected to. The secret, of course. The unknown, mysterious wonders. We need to connect to the unknown, mysterious wonders, the secret. And it's all because we're going on the sacred journey. Introversion, seeker, self-knowledge. That's how we got here. Water spirits, emotions, memory, life force. There is within every body of water a spirit that most often cannot be seen. But when we of the hidden worlds choose to come forth, you will not be able to deny our presence any longer. Water is intelligent, a feeling source of energy, one which is vital to life on this world. Water is an element which holds history, memory, emotions, and the subtle mysteries of the psyche. With this spirit, you are asked to consider your own emotions, your own memories, and to connect more deeply with the water in your life and to make it sacred and begin to commune with the spirits within the water. So you can benefit from its intelligence and emotional wisdom. And that's what we're going to do. We need to benefit from this to expand. This spirit gazes at you, awaiting your acknowledgement, awaiting you to accept the vitality and necessity of emotional balance, of healing memory, of understanding that what we hold, we emanate. And there it is. There's our message. So what we hold, we emanate. If we're holding the wrong cup from the devil energies, what are we emanating? But if we're holding the right cup, the cup of spirit, the cup that's connected to our divinity, what are we emanating there? That's key. Ask yourself now, for you too are a being of water. Precious one, what do I hold? What am I keeping within me? Is it vital? Is it life-giving? And can I learn to move? What is causing me to stagnate and to feel unclean? Water is the life force that you are most made up of, and the spirit of water lives too within you. Within your blood, within your tears, every memory and every emotion. Let your water energy be that of healing, of vibrational vitality, of growth, and of love, of a kind of honor. Worship the spirit of water, not as an idol. And there, we're not idolizing this cup, but as a source of life. Revere the watery self that is you. Make yourself as flowing, as honest, as clear as water. And it's when we start idolizing things that's where things get twisted. You know, we've idolized stars in Hollywood for far too long. We look at them as gods. You know, like, and they're not allowed to be negative. It's like so funny. It's just like, you know, they can't even be human. They better be perfect. And we're going to idolize them. And it's just like, oh no, that star could never be capable of that, you know, when it comes out. Or this star could never be capable of that. I mean, so when we feed off this sensualization. Ooh, I can't say the word. Sensualization. Sensualization. Woo! Of the media. And what is selling the news? Because it's all about money. Anything that's an institution that makes money, guys, we have to watch out for. You know, anything that makes money that's an institution, we have to watch out for. That's why we have to honor truth through self. Illumination. When I flow like water, the vibrations of my emotions and my psyche becomes light and blissful. And so this is going to, of course, we're becoming light and blissful. We're raising our vibration. And it's connected to number 2 and the restoration of balance. And now we've come full circle to where we started off at the beginning of the reading. What were we doing? We're going to the ball to dance, to shake our booty. Okay? Look at that dress we're wearing. We're feeling good. Okay? And this too is connected to this too. And we're feeling good, not because we're wearing the dress, because you can tell she put a lot of thought and intention into what was happening in preparation to get to this ball. It wasn't an easy task. We all know this story, right? This was not easy. This came through pain, but the positive charge came and she got there. She's getting there. He's getting there, okay? The path of the gods, decisions, meetings, future plans. You are now being given a glimpse of the place where the gods dwell and meet to play and enjoy. Within this painting, you will see 2 ethereal beings, fairies of light, meeting in a dance in a field that lies before a great palace. They have followed a long path to arrive here, and now they know the moment has come to receive their mission in the world. So too it is with you, friend. Within this valley are held the meetings and parliaments where the decisions and ideas are discussed and debated until conclusions are reached and new wonder enters the world of the humans, or remains beyond the veil hidden in this sacred place. Now you are in the process of deciding whether you will move ahead with a new venture or project, one which will see you enter into a closer relationship with another person. This connection will be easeful and good and blessed by the gods who watch over such things. And there it is, guys. This is the blessing we need. And it's because we're doing all this hard work. A little divine intervention has come your way, and the creative process will be driven by moments of sheer inspiration, where ideas born in the other worlds will come to you for their transition into reality. Okay? They're coming to us. Ground all that you do. Earth, the sublime energies moving through you. Make friends along the way and welcome an ally to your quest. Discuss and learn. Share ideas and wonder how to translate the imagined into the possible. Make this a dance, and those who have sent you to this mission will rejoice. So we're going to make this a dance because we're getting to the ball. And those who sent us on this mission will rejoice with us. Because we've connected to the gods. We've connected to the heavens. We've connected to the heavens to the earth through us. As always, you are free to choose whether this part will be yours. But when the time comes and the possibility approaches, this energy from the hidden worlds will be there to support you. As you work to bring forth this beautiful energy into the world of humans. And there it is. We've been called to mission. We've been called home to do mission work. And we're expanding. To evolve the species. And to heal with the earth. Illumination. Walking my path is a divine opportunity to create change in the world. So walking my path is a divine opportunity to create change in the world. And that's what we came here to do. We came here to change the world, to create change in the world, to create anew. And this has so much to do with how we're healing with the earth and the energy of the hidden worlds. Of how we're bringing the heavens to the earth through us in order to allow, what we're anchoring into the grid for the collective in order to expand. And I've sat here myself personally and wondered, sometimes why does Mother Earth want to save us? Why don't she just wipe us out like the dinosaurs? There's a reason why we're here, guys. And we also need to honor that too. And it's our time to expand and heal with Mother Earth. It's our time to do right. We're conscious, we're woke. We know better. And it's the knowing better that's got to get us to act. And creating with that integrity of the light, but also honoring we're going to make mistakes. We're learning through repetitiveness. We're not perfect. We're human. Forgiveness. What did you see when you were down there? What did you see when, you thought you were making a mistake? What did you learn? Add that positive charge. Now, so much has happened. So we've discussed now we're grounding something to the earth. Let's see what we're grounding to the earth, and then we're going to see what's being created in the cup. Oh, we did not read the unknown, the secret, the unknown mysteries and wonders. Looks like we're having a connected reading to this, guys. All right. Well, we're connecting. Nurture. This was on the main reading. We're nurturing the body. We're nurturing the mind. We're nurturing the soul. And look, she's playing a tune. I wonder if she's This is the honoring the feminine. We're nurturing self, okay? This is going to help us expand. Well, 2 is the word. 2 is the word. 2 is the number. 2 is the magic number, guys. Number 2, understanding. So we're understanding something here. And of course, we're understanding divine love. We're understanding divine love. And once again, here's our connection to the 2. We're making it to the ball. But it's because we connected to the right cup. The divine is getting us there. We have to get... If we don't get the right cup, we're not having that meeting within the 2 of Cups. And right now, it's connected to soul retrieval work. We know that we took a descent. We took a descent. These are called shadow treasures. It's in order to retrieve more pieces of light, to create wholeness, to expand. And what's incredible is I just received this sacred geometry and I've been trying to make some sense of it. So let's make some sense of it together, everybody. And the meaning to this is in the first reading, guys. That's linked down below. The priestess heals the earth as she saves the world. And remember, there's the high priestess and the priestess. And the high priestess is the feminine, the priestess being the priest. What is it now, guys? I don't even know. You know what's so funny? It's like I sit here and I was like, how does this all come together? Like, you know what? God's with me. The divine's with me. Because if you were to see my life outside of meeting here, wow. Wow, it like sometimes it feels like such a mess. And then I sit here and to watch this beautiful mess of my life come together when I sit here with you guys and watch it all come together. Like, how did I grab that book? Feeling with the cards, working with the divine, having the messages. Like, it's all just such a beautiful gift of expansion. And I feel so blessed and lucky to be able to be here with you guys. Thank you. Okay. Understanding. Creating a bridge between people or groups requires setting the ego aside. And we know we're a bridge from old earth to new earth. Center yourself in love and light with the intent to understand things from others' points of view. Once you can see all sides, act as a peacemaker, helping others release their biases and view others with compassion and understanding. And right there, we've healed from the 5 of Wands charge. We're honoring others' universe. We're honoring their expansion. We are not only a bridge from old earth to new earth for self, because we created this bridge through us, but we can also bring others along on this bridge if they want to take a trip with us to new earth. And then they can come back and then they can start building their own. And everything we're doing is feeding into the collective template, right? Now, this is connected to divine love. We are humans who carry within us the light of the divine, and as such, we are capable of expressing that love, even when circumstances make it difficult. And that's how we're creating love from fear. It is easier to slip into love and compassion when you've experienced it yourself. Open yourself up to divine love, make it a commitment to it. Open yourself up to divine love and make a commitment to it. Bind yourself to it. Tie a ribbon around your wrist to remind you of your divine marriage. And this is where we understand, this is where we end codependency. We understand what our counterpart relationship is. It's happening through the divine first and foremost. It's happening with the divine first and foremost. This is not happening through us and the other person. This is happening through us and the divine is joining us together. This is a holy marriage of matrimony for real. I am loved. I am committed to nurturing my loving relationship with the divine and with all beings. And this is connected to the rose. Okay, the rose is a well-known symbol of unconditional love and healing. And of course, rose quartz. And I have some rose quartz here. And this is actually a twin flame rose quartz because it has broken apart but healed within it. It's very special. And it amplifies love, compassion, and kindness. And I mean, most people that are into crystals have rose quartz. Now we're going to see what's being created within this cup. We know it's connected to understanding, divine love, and nurturing. And some hidden treasures. What? Reflection. Reflect upon life experiences. Of course, then is how are we going to get out of the maze? How are we getting what's being reflected back to us to find our way home? And it's connected to harmony. Create harmony and harmonious surroundings. And that's the energy of the Taurus. This is what sustains life. And we're going to be creating with what sustains life. Reflect upon life's experience. I honor all of my life experience as they have created the person I am today. So look at that. That's what's going to happen within this cup. When we switch to the right cup, we're just going to honor everything and we're going to heal. We're not going to separate it. We're not going to look at it as good or bad, black or white. We're going to bring it all back into the all, and we're just going to accept it and surrender to it in order to heal. It made us the person we are today. It was part of our experience. It was part of our path in order to get here. We had to have all this reflected back to us in order to be us at this moment in time. And we honor it. We surrender and we find peace there. Have you been having reoccurring thoughts or dreams? Is there a message being relayed to you? And if so, are you listening? Life is a journey and not a destination. My dog's chiming on in. So, life is a journey, not a destination. Through all of our experiences, we learn, whether it's through mistakes, relationships, or personal or business trials and tribulations. Reflection is also a gentle reminder of loved ones who have crossed over. And isn't that great? Always love getting messages from my dad. They are still with us and are time to help guide us if we can call upon them, listen to them, or see their signs. Sacred geometry. A labyrinth ultimately is a path or passage that you follow. By quieting the mind, it allows one to reflect on personal or spiritual transformation and growth. It can help center you and delve deep into yourself. By the time you exit the labyrinth, a newfound sense of clarity may be found. This beautiful labyrinth is based on the one found at the Chartres Cathedral in France and is an 11 circuit, which is based on the number of the mystique, bringing forth more spiritual guidance. Practical application. As the labyrinth spirals within, we need to check in and see what we are honoring on our path. Many of us tend to form patterns in our lives to protect ourselves from being hurt. We allow fear to control us, but we are in control of the memories we make and choose to create our futures. When you reflect on past hurts, ask how you can turn these into love and forgiveness. Our memories are a part of our cellular memory, and even when painful on reflection, think about how you can turn it into something great. What it is you can pass on to your children and teach those who are drawn to your soul essence. And it's connected to number 8 and the crystal rose quartz. More connections. Guys, this is where you're really, I'm sure you guys have seen the difference between people that are honoring healing and people that are not. And you have to ask yourself, when you're around those people that are honoring healing, how do you feel? When you're around those people that are not honoring healing, how do you feel? And which person do you want to be? And remembering too that what's being reflected back to you, you're just like anyone else. If you're not honoring your healing, you're more than likely making others feel just like that around you. And that's how we actively change. Like, we start to care. Like, I don't want to make people feel like that. I care. I don't want to feel like that myself. I care. It's doing the work to get to those spaces and places and asking yourself, do you want to stay stuck in your karmic loop, or are you ready to spiral out? And remembering that expansion doesn't just look like, oh, now we're just spiraled out. Now we're done. We're constantly expanding till we leave this space. Okay, now we're going to get the tarot. Actually, no. La Luna wants to speak, and we're going to let her speak. What a... Blue throat chakra. This must be connected to some truth. All right. What's happening here? Well, we're removing ourselves from prison. Thanks to Gaia. Thanks to Mother Earth. Thank you, Mother Earth. And we will turn the wheel. But it's connected to a black moon in air. We're having a revision of something. And when we have this revision, it's going to connect us to our ambition. Our ambition through the earth. And this ambition through the earth is going to create stability for us. Something we need. Okay? Now, the fire moon, the masculine, we're making a compromise. Okay, everybody. Wow, gotta come back. There was a massive interruption. The Matrix tried to shut us out. They were doing a whole bunch of construction work over here, and they're putting all these lines in the earth. And some sort of, it sounded like what, an explosion. The power went out, but everything is back on. We're ready to go. Now, I've laid out the rest of the cards. There was quite a few cards. We're going to go over them quick because things went down the way they did. We will get a reshuffle and just see what messages are going to go forth from here, because you guys didn't get to finish seeing them come out. Now, we know we're working with the eel. The eel, wow. Ooh. Gonna do some eel medicine with the eel spirit. Gonna have to check into why I just channeled that. Now, wheel. Two. Gemini. We're working with Gemini and Taurus. What? To ground connection. Love. Gaia. We need the earth. We need Lady Earth. And look, she's a red goddess. Because we're removing ourselves from prison. It's time to go. It's time to get out. Okay? And Pisces is helping us to do so. So we're going to revisit something. We're having a revision. And this is connected to our challenge set forth by the devil energies. And remember what the devil energies are, guys, right? It's not the devil coming for us. It's what's happening through us. Ambition. We're going to have a revision, and it's connected to our ambition. We have to get out of sloth mode. Sloth mode is when we haven't added the positive charge to the negative situations. We must restore ambition. This is connected to our drive, our desires. This will restore stability through the earth. Because look, we're working with air and earth here. Sun and daughter energy. Okay? And this is the stability that's being offered. We receive these cards, right? And it's through a compromise. The masculine, fire moon. These were the rest of the messages that were not received. We have Hecate here. Black goddess working with Capricorn through the earth. This is what we need. This is being able to see past, present, and future at the same time in order to expand, to create in the void, to create a new. But something within our past is holding us back here, and we need to expand through it, from it. This is exiting our karmic loop by the connection restored with the masculine and feminine. So altar is here, and this is working with the elements. We have water, air, fire, and earth, and they're all represented here. And the chance for freedom is here. The chance for healing is here. The air energies are helping to move us. But her hair is within this style because she's working through dark clouds. There's representation to working through the storms. And this is working through the time we're in. This is connected to Virgo season. Now, the whole thing is we need to recharge. This is where we add the positive to the negative situation, and we honor the feminine, and we have to recharge. We also have a time for stillness here, and when we honor stillness, we create time for intimacy. This connects us to wedding, and you can actually see that card on the table. And wedding is connected to Capricorn as well, but it's working with Saturn and Venus. So we're going to use our wisdom and connect to our truth, the Lord of Karma, and expand through our heartache, our pain, or betrayals, whatever victim templates. And we're going to move forth healed with love by grounding love, and Venus is going to help us to do so. Look, we're coming together. This is what it's all about. Mom and dad making up. We're coming together. So it's through the time that we are just in. It's from Virgo to Libra, and this is where we're restoring balance. And this is where we're getting a raise in vibration. We're actually raising vibration here. And this is working with clairvoyance, the tarot. We're able to like super analyze things here. But precipice is here. And this is our connection to Sagittarius and hitting our mark, hitting our aim. But we're healing with Mars, right? Remember the masculine. The masculine is going to rise. So Mars has gone into retrograde in order to help with this process. So this is connected to an impulsive action, and maybe a reckless behavior. But this reckless behavior, remember, two paths are going to lead to one, is going to take us back to love. Is going to take us back to our connection to Venus and grounding love. And when we do so, Fortuna was here, the daughter of Jupiter, helping us to expand. And remember, the feminine is key in this expansion, the masculine honoring the feminine, and the feminine honoring the masculine. Feminine honoring the feminine, the masculine honoring the feminine, the masculine honoring the feminine, and so on. Now, the last card out was a negotiation. This is happening through the earth, and this is how we're restoring balance. Now we're going to get a reshuffle, and we're going to see what messages we're going to move forth with after this interruption. Much love, guys. Get a reshuffle, and let's let Luna speak. Oh, one more. Feeling it. One more. All right. And it flew out right on top of reflection. Visitor. We're having a visitor. Flew out on this card, and it's going to help us to turn the wheel. We're going to come together and turn the wheel equally. And we're healing from our disillusion or illusions. Visitor. From Gemini to Cancer, ruled by Venus and Uranus. A seated figure wearing a long yellow dress looks pensively ahead to the left. Next to her, also seated, a strange green figure. Turns around to face us and touches the left arm of the first figure in a gesture of friendship. Each figure wears a garment decoded with symbols. In the background are black hills, and there is a full moon. And there is our connection, our message to the new moon and the full moon. Something's going down. Key phrase, guys, an unexpected relationship. Okay? That's what's going down. An unexpected relationship. How to calm down. I'm so excited. I'm so lit right now. Pleasure-loving Venus denotes comfort and security in relationships, while unsettling Uranus signifies sudden and unexpected events that move us out of familiar, tired, and trusted methods of routines. So there it is. It's like we have Venus, the planet of love, baby, working with Uranus, the planet of New Earth, Aquarius, the connection to Aquarius, the golden ages. It wants to move us forth to building them. When these two planets conjoin, there are bound to be surprises all around and unusual occurrences, especially in the area of relationships, indicating that a new or unexpected social contract or relationship will be formed that has a bearing on the matter in question. A hand of friendship will be or has been offered from a most unlikely quarter, also signifying an attraction to someone who is not the sort of person you would usually choose to socialize with. And we received the message of delusion, and it was connected to the full moon in Pisces. And this was the card that blew over while my brother and I were cooking, and we got it on tape afterwards and showed that, like, there's a massive storm. We're cooking in the kitchen. This car blew over and received the message. And the full moon in Pisces wasn't that long ago. Now, I feel called to read what we're working with here when we're working with Pisces. And I flip straight to the page, so thank goodness. The moon's light diminishes to a thin crescent facing to the right as it reaches the seed stage of its cycle. This is a phase in which you have to face the fact that an emotional situation is coming to an end. Although this is a time of disillusionment, eventually something good will come from the experience. Our connection to Pisces. Your reaction to wow. I can feel how sacred this guys is moving through my being. Your reaction to a final emotional breakdown is to escape. The seeds of future events are hidden in a plethora of new and impossible fantasies. This is the time we're in. We're feeling like, do we want to escape? But look, we can find the positive in all these fantasies around us. We just have to restore balance, see our truths, and build with some of this fantasy. That's how we're creating anew. Now, we're going to move forth with the tarot, see where we're going. No, guess we're seeing what energies we're using. All right, what energies are we using? Who are we working with? Of course, Libra's on the bottom of the deck. We're working with Libra. Yes. Water and Sagittarius. We know we're working with water. This is what we need. We need this energy. We need this element. Water spirit. It's the cups. Sagittarius, the masculine. So water, mother energies. Sagittarius, masculine, to hit our mark and aim. And we're restoring balance through Libra season. And there is Uranus and the moon. Our connection to New Earth, the Aquarius energy, the message we just received. And we know we're restoring balance through La Luna. She's helping us with this transformation. Ooh, 3 cards just fell over, guys. I had a deck sitting here, and when I went to go grab the book, I was working on this with another project. 3 cards just flew over. Let's receive them. The moon. The moon is here. So they're connecting us to something. The witness. And look at that. The hummingbird. And we're following the hummingbird. The hummingbird and the bumblebee. So the moon is connecting us to our cycles and rhythms of us. We need this energy to dance at the ball. We need this energy to dance at the ball. we're going to witness something, and it has to do with our expansion. We have to witness it. Sometimes we have to bear witness to our transformation in order to believe and expand. And it's taking us home. It's raising our vibration. We know the hummingbird, it can thrive in low oxygen environments. And it's raising our vibration. It's connected to the moon. I wonder if I have this book here. I do. Let's see what the moon has to see and then say, and then we're going to see what water and Sagittarius. Unexpected, love it, because it's truly from, this is how like I told you guys, this is how my gift works. The moon. The essence. Every 28 days, the moon manifests a steady progression from darkness to light and then back again. This phenomenon in our skies has a powerful impact on our human psyches. It offers us the certainty that after periods of emptiness and darkness, there is a light waiting to see. There's a light waiting to see us, so we can be reborn into a new phase. This calls to mind the native African prayer to the moon. May our lives be renewed as yours is. The moon also has a strong influence on the ebb and flow of waters on the earth. This same power in turn affects human beings and emotions and mirrors their rising from or hiding back into the unconscious. But I was supposed to say form. We're forming something. So we're forming something. We're going to either rise and hide, or we're going to move forth. So they're rising from or hiding back into the unconsciousness. So we're either going to rise forth and expand, or we're just going to go back within and retract. Choice is up to us. The invitation. The moon spends equal time in the dark as it does in the light of the sun, and now it comes to remind you of this balance. Have you been too focused on outer achievements, productivity, or social engagements? Or have you spent way too much time hidden from the outer world, not wanting to interact or show your face? Meditate on the significance of the moon's cycle and let it gently guide you out of your bottomless depths. Head back to the world of outer expression and connection with others. Let it help you make time for yourself, your feelings, and your essential human and spiritual needs. So we're restoring balance right here. If we're always focused on our outer achievements, that's creating without. And that's positive, 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 positive. If we're always hiding within from the outer world, we're not interacting, we're never expanding, that's negative, negative, negative. Restoring balance, positive plus negatives. We're going to go out, we're going to have some achievements, then we're going to retract, we're going to come in, we're going to rest, we're going to have a cup of hot cocoa, not see anybody. It's the balance. The medicine. We're calling you to go on a journey of renewal, just like the moon does every month, so you can get unstuck, whether from a specific situation or life in general. For this, you need to make time to be with yourself without the distractions of modern society and have the courage to look at the unwanted or unembraced parts of your being until you arrive at the place of resolution. And of course we are, because there's shadow treasures hidden for us there, and we're not going to be whole. We have to do this work. We're honoring this. Shamanic lore explains that the finest treasures of humanity are hidden where the people are most afraid to go. We're not going to be afraid. We're going to go. We're going to go. Goodness, guys, after this message, I'm wondering if I need to make a part 3, because I wasn't expecting all that to happen. Okay. We're working with water. Flowing, cleansing, and healing. The energy of water refreshes and moves gently. Spiritual renewal, forgiveness, the need to connect, to understand, and to be understood. Intimacy and creative expression ride the current of water. It can also wash away the debris of life, making everything feel fresh and anew. Bring the quality of water to a situation by opening your heart, speaking the truth with kindness and compassion, encouraging connections, expressing forgiveness, and healing wherever and whatever you can. And that's how water heals. Look at all those things it's doing. And once we do that, we're going to connect to the masculine and we're going to hit our mark and aim. Fire's strong drive strives to stand out from the crowd as it rests in the mutable, go with the flow quality. The key phrase, I perceive, means there is motivation to look around to discover your own individuality while finding your place in the world. In the situation, ask, how can I best be true to myself? Be honest with yourself and with the rest of the world. And there it is, our authentic tune, and we're playing it. Sagittarian energy is said to be a mile long and an inch deep, as well as self-involved. A mile long and an inch deep, as well as self-involved. Slow down so that you can perceive the depth as well as the breadth of the situation. Avoid careless unkindness. And that's, I don't want to be careless and unkind. So we're moving forth. See where we're moving forth to. The Hanged Man. We're doing alchemy here. We're doing alchemy of the cups. We're going to let go. So here, first of all, we're letting go of these 8 cups to connect to the 2. And the 8 cups are connected to the 5. Our sorrows. We need 3 cups to unite. We need 3 cups for unification. That's the 3 of cups. And it's leading us to the 2. So we have some 3 of pentacle work to do in order to shift the waters. I want you to see those pentacles are what are shifting the waters. So the earth is going to help us to shift the waters. Here's where this beautiful harmonic is being created between water and earth, the mother and daughter energies. We're going to restore flow. Look at that tetrahedron we're creating through the earth. The water and the earth are creating the tetrahedron. And we need the tetrahedrons. We're going to move forth with our truths to create peace. The Princess of Swords is here. And the Princess of Swords is helping us to create with our truth through the feminine. But it's a princess, so we're also honoring the energy of youth, the divine child. And it connects us to the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. And remember, we're each working on our cup. And we're going to gain through the earth, through our patterning, because that is connected to that 9 of Pentacles. The 9 of Coins, the 9 of Discs. We're gaining here, we're expanding. We've created flow, we've created happiness because we let go of what we need to let go of. The Hangman is surrender to release through the water energies. We're surrendering to release through the water energies. This is the time we're in. Surrender to release through the water energies. This is going to help us expand. Where are we going? The magic of Kohelen Druith. Caution, secrecy, worry. And it's the number 9. But it's connecting us to air, breathing deep, entering into life, exchange of life-bringing energies. And that is what we're doing, but through air now. Remember, we're always creating with the elements, and we're going to honor the masculine. This is going to allow healing. Respecting men, embracing the masculine divine. And this goes back to that 2 of Cups and to the 2 of Swords with the truth. That masculine is down in that water. That masculine's down in that water. He needs to rise. But he's going to rise through honoring the feminine, and the feminine's going to rise through honoring the masculine. And that connects us to telepathy, each other. And when the Two of Cups unites us, we are communicating telepathically. Non-verbal communication, energetic pulses, mind reading. This is what we're creating. But we have to go through this space first. Now, guys, I brought you over here because we got to sit and have a chat. This card is connected to working with the sea and the land. It's, of course, the Oracle of the Mermaids. And this is connecting to Pisces, right? And working from the sea to the land. And, you know, the magic of that. And her being able to go back to the sea when she needs to and come to the land when she needs to. This is connected to dolphin energy. But she can also marry someone of the sea. Marry someone of the land and stay here on land. But because she is the great nurturer, the great mothering energy, some want to keep her and just for themselves to nurture and not truly love her the way that she's designed to be loved. And the people that have said to do this have put themselves in a soul cage. Well, look at what is sitting here. No such thing as a coincidence, right? So this is going to help free the masculine, you can see. We have to love the right person. We can't just hold on to someone because they're nurturing us. We have to nurture thyself. So this is the masculine honoring the feminine energy, nurturing thyself from within to without, and not just holding on to a feminine in order to keep healing him. There's a connection here, and the feminine and masculine must honor this. And this is the way the templates have been. You know, the masculine's like, no, I'm just going to stay in this relationship because I need to be nurtured. But it's about nurturing and honoring self. And the feminine knowing that, you know, she needs to be honoring what true love is too and not staying in a relationship as such. This is all about honoring what is of self. What hairstyle you want to rock, if it's different. How you want to transform, what you want to do of self, and that your outer appearance can match your inner appearance, your inner self. It's time, guys. It's time to rise at our true vibration. And we're going to start creating from within to without. Love, light, and healing energy sent your way to create with today. I look forward to seeing you again at our next reading where we're going to break some more of this down, see where we're going.